types of pens I like to collect. Pink pens, sparkly pens, pretty pens, and pens that are in this color, Tiffany Blue, or some of us also refer to this color as robin's egg blue. Well, I have a few TWSBIs that, you know, have fallen into this category, but I recently came upon another pen that has stumbled into this Tiffany Blue category, and it's the Opus 88 Jazz in solid light blue. Yeah. So you can even tell, you know, on the side of the box, it's indicated in this blue. So I saw it online. I was so excited. I was like, yes, another Tiffany Blue to add to my collection. And man, they could have asked for $5 million for this and I would have bought it. No, that's not true. I actually got it for under $100. I found it over at Pen Chalet. I believe it was around $98, and I got a military discount on it. Plus I had $20 worth of ink points. So I got it like, I stole it. Yeah, I got it pretty low. I mean, I think it was like, I want to say after all that, I got it for like 58 bucks. So yay me. So let's take a look at this pen. Comes in an outer sleeve. It says Opus 88 Fine Writing Instruments. Cool. The sleeve off. And we have this lovely, just kind of austere black Opus 88 box, which has a magnetic closure. You open this up and voila, there's your pen, and yes, the warranty and probably how to ink this. Now the Jazz is, oh cool, yeah, it comes with its own eyedropper as well. Thought I should mention that. The Opus 88 Jazz, it is a large pen. It's a nice, large, oversized pen. In fact, most of the Opus 88 pens are very large. And the one thing I really like about Opus 88 pens, and this is my third one to add to my collection, by the way. The one thing I really like about them is their eyedroppers, and they hold a lot of ink. So it's like, this is the perfect pen if you take a lot of notes, you do a lot of journaling, perhaps you're a student and you take a lot of notes, write a lot of letters. I don't know, this list can keep going on and on, but it'll hold a lot of ink. So what's great about that is you won't run out of ink right away. So it's also cool. Look how closely, I mean, that's close, right? To Tiffany Blue. This one might be a little, like just a shade darker, but it's pretty close. And so it was hard to figure out what was I gonna ink this pen with, because I really wanted a more Tiffany Blue ink, and I don't really have a whole lot, and I ended up coming up with this Point Park Fountain Turquoise from Birmingham Pens, which was also a suggestion on Instagram, because I asked a bunch of people, you know, what would you use in this pen? What's close to Tiffany Blue? And someone actually mentioned this, and this was on my short list. So thank you to whoever also has great taste, just like me. A closer look at the pen. Now, the clip is nice and springy, but one of the things I really like about the Jazz's clip, it has kind of a cool, kind of textured patterning around the clip, and I just think it gives it a nice, elegant look. That's just me though. As you can see, before I even take off the cap, it has an ink window, so you can tell where your ink level is at, which is nice and helpful. This pen also comes with a Yovo Nib. I got the stub nib just because I wanted something a little different. So I hope that this will be a nice writing experience. And you know what else is great about a nice stub nib? If you have crappy handwriting, this will make it look better. It's true. Does it post? Yes, it does. Supposed to be a really pretty big pen, but you know, with people with large hands, that's all right. This will actually fit in your hand just right. Now, like I mentioned, it is an eyedropper, so what we're end up going to have to do with this pen is you take off the section. It's got a nice rubber O-ring there. kind of help for those leaks to not happen. And what we'll end up doing is we'll take the eyedropper and we'll put ink directly into the barrel, which is nice. Another thing is sometimes when you need some ink flow, what's great about these pens is, so the top here also, it's screwed on. So you unscrew it and there's kind of like this, if you see in there, there's kind of like this like plunger like thing in there. And so when you need a little ink, all you have to do is unscrew that and then you screw it back on, and what it will do is take some of that ink and push it right into the nib, and we'll get your nib wet again, which is super nice. I'm pretty excited about this pen. I've had it here for a few days waiting to review it, and I just hadn't had time, and it's been eating at me, and I wanted to ink it up so bad and write with it, and I was like, oh, maybe I just won't do a review about it, but I have to show you guys this awesome pen. So, well, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this lovely pen up with some Birmingham pens, Point Park Fountain Turquoise, and let's see how that stub nib writes. Thank you for joining me for this look at the Opus 88 Jazz in solid light blue, which is actually like Tiffany Blue or Robin's Egg Blue, whatever. I hope that, you've learned a little more about this pen, and the Jazz comes in other colors as well. I think there's a white one that I'm very much interested in. And then there's kind of a green and black combo, whatever. Go check out Pen Chalet's online store to see all the different color variations this beautiful pen comes in. I highly recommend it. It's a great price. It's a great performer. I think you'll really enjoy it. So, well, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching, and that's how the ink flows.